Satnam and welcome to Next Level Kundalini, your total experience class. I'm here on Half Moon Bay Beach in Akumal. The sun is strong. It's going to be a warm one, but we're not going to let that stop us. Today we're going to do the Kriya for elevation. I'm doing it as much for me as for you. I want to remind you that these tools that we have are not just about us doing our yoga. Right? That's cool. We can come and do our yoga. But when we are feeling battered and beaten by life, when we are feeling less than whole, when we are not feeling ourselves, this is when we need to use our tools. So, it's our last full day here. My heart is so full of gratitude, but I'm also extremely sad. I struggled with tears this morning, and so I thought, what better way to overcome, or not even to overcome, but what better way to take care of myself than to come and record this class for you today. So I chose the Kriya for elevation. I really love this Kriya, and we're going to have some fun. The sun's going to keep streaming on us. I'm going to try and keep my eyes a little closed because it's pretty bright out here, but I think we can do it. So maybe where you are, it's not as warm. Come seated. So just remembering, closing your eyes, settling in. Today we're taking it a little slower because the tendency is that once we know something, we want to speed through it. But really, one of the biggest lessons from being here is being. We haven't done anything in 2 months but be, and we've worked. But we haven't been running around. So as we start to settle in, being seated, bringing the spine straight, stacking the shoulders over the hips, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. You can hear the beautiful sound of the ocean, making me think of Rumi. If you're irritated by every rub, how we become polished. Let these waves polish you. Let them polish the edges within you. Taking a few breaths in through the nose, out through the nose, starting to become aware of that thing that we do all the time, but so often are not aware of, our breath. Lifting the chest, tilting the chin, Jalahandra Bandh. Taking in all the ambient sounds. We're on a public beach. People may walk by. That's okay. Rub the palms of the hands together. Stimulate those 72,000 nerve endings. So feel that heat. This is you. This is you creating this. We are going to stoke the fires today. We are going to elevate from the cellular level up. We are going to vibrate the cosmos and clear the path. Lifting the chest again, tilting the chin. Keep making that adjustment. Shoulders down, away from the ears. A divine being lives inside of you. Let the world see that person. We're going to inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om And inhale deeply. Sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, relaxing the tongue from the upper palate. The breath is suspended. And exhale. Take a couple of breaths here. We're going to protection mantra, Agre Name. And let's inhale to begin. Agre Name, Jugagre Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. And inhale. Suspending the breath, relaxing the shoulders, lifting up the chest. Back of the neck nice and straight, chin slightly tilted, eyes closed, focusing at the third eye. And exhale. Just staying in prayer pose right here, setting your intention to just be fully present to whatever is for the rest of the class. That this is the gift you are not only giving to yourself, but to those around you and to the world at large. You are changing your vibration. You are the stone thrown into the pond, or the river, or the ocean. The ripple effects will be felt by all those around you. Beautiful. Bring the hands down. Okay. We're going to start our Kriya. And this is a lovely one. We don't actually need to do a warm-up because a lot of the beginning of the Kriya is a warm-up. And like I say, we've got people going back and forth. There's a little boy running back and forth right now. Maybe you can hear him, maybe not. Don't worry about it. Take it all in. Use it as an invitation to be completely present. So, ego eradicator. Thumbs pointing up, plugged into the sky. So when we bring them up 60 degrees with the shoulders relaxed, elbows straight, arms back. Remember, the tendency is to be here. Little bit forward, little bit down. Take it back. Beautiful. Shoulders and elbows in line. And then bring the thumbs up, plug them into the sky. Thumb representing ego. Yeah, there you go. And this is where we're going to begin. And we're going to do breath of fire. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. Samaj with the timer. Just reminding him, I'm seeing him there. We don't want to get stuck in ego eradicator for longer than we need, hey? He's getting his timer out. And thanks Samaj for all the work that he does behind the camera. And thank the universe for this beauty that is where we are right now. Okay. So come up into ego eradicator. There you go. Now, as you lift the arms up, relax the shoulders down. Chest is lifted and chin is slightly tilted again. Neck lock. You're going to feel that tension in your arms. It's okay. You got this. Are you ready? Let's inhale to begin breath of fire. And let's go. Now keep up your breath of fire. Recognize there's often a lot of ego attached to breath of fire. We think we have to go faster. We think faster is better. Allow your breath to be as slow as it needs to be to fully feel breath of fire. Keep going. And inhale deeply. As you inhale, bring the thumbs together overhead. Stretching up. Breath is suspended. Shoulders are relaxed down towards the ears. Exhale, stretch the fingers up. Inhale. Shake the hands. Allow that energy to be distributed. Bring the hands together. Feeling the energy between them, or maybe not, no worries. Prayer pose. And as you exhale, bring it down to heart center. Slowly, with reverence. Bow the chin down to the teacher within, the greatest teacher you will ever know. Beautiful. Okay, bring the hands down to the shins. You can keep your eyes closed, spinal flex. Inhaling, again, coming up nice and tall, stretching those shoulders down and back, opening up the heart center, leading with the chest, chin stays straight. Let's go, spinal flex. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep going with the breath. This Kriya systematically tunes you up through the chakras, through the body, so that you feel lighter at the end. We're working the lower back here. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Warming up the lungs. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Getting into a rhythm. And inhale up. Suspending the breath, lifting up the chest, eyes focused at the third eye, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, spine nice and straight, vertebrae stacking on top of one another, and exhale. Release the hands, left palm and right for women, right and on left for men. It is in the stillness after movement that we get to know ourselves. It is in this place that we stop running away from what it is that we feel and into our addictions. Bring the hands to the shoulders. Oops. Thumbs behind. Fingers in front, elbows up, level with the shoulders and out to the sides. And we're going to inhale left, exhale right. Let me just tie my hair a little bit so we don't bang the microphone. There we go. Ready? Okay. Inhale left, exhale right. Body and head move. Body and torso. So torso and head. Body and torso. All of that. Okay, let's go. Keep going. I'm going to keep trying my hair again. Inhaling left, exhaling right. If you haven't got a microphone on and big heavy hair, you can really get at this one. Stay lifted up and out of the waist. You can visualize that when you go to the left, you're inhaling beautiful white light, inhaling the prana. As you go right, you are exhaling the apana, the eliminating force. You can think of that as grey if you like, that you're inhaling bright white light, exhaling all that no longer serves you. Let's keep going. Keep going. I knew I should have put my hair up fully today. And inhale, center. Sitting up nice and tall. The shoulders down and back, pushing the shoulder blades towards one another. Chest is lifted, chin is tilted, eyes are closed. And slowly exhale. Bring the hands down. Just place them palms facing up on the knees. Yeah, that feeling right there. The stillness after the movement. The nervous system, the glands, the organs, the cells, all starting to vibrate a little lighter. A little brighter. This is who you are. Okay, I'm going to come into life nerve now. I'm on a bit of a slant here, so do excuse me. All right, so life nerve, you know life nerve. I'm going to take my rings off. Just put those there. I take trigger fingers between the big toe and the first toe. Inhaling here, exhaling coming down. I've been doing a lot of walking, kind of stiff. You can always as well pull your bottom out the back. Just adjust yourself. And I'm on a slant. But it doesn't matter, right? We're just going to use our breath. We're going to inhale coming up. We're going to exhale, bring the elbows out. And if you can come to here, wherever you can come to that place. If you can't touch your toes, have a strap, a towel, a man's tie, anything that you can use to give yourself. And if you don't have any of that, just put your hands on your shin. Okay, let's go. Keep inhaling up, exhaling down, remembering that the head is the last thing to come to this party. So really what you're trying to do is get your belly to your thighs and then see what happens from there. Draw yourself up with that in-breath, pushing yourself up almost with the legs as well. The more power we use to bring ourselves up, the more flexibility we have to fold ourselves down. I'm trying not to smash the microphone into my thigh. Very deliberate breath with this one. Inhale up. Stretch it all the way up. Feel how good that is. Suspending the breath right here. I know how good this feels. And then as you exhale, just take the hands around the back of the feet if you can, and just come down. Hang out wherever it is comfortable for you. If it's hard on the back of your hamstrings, just bend the knees ever so slightly. Don't hurt yourself. Don't cheat yourself on this stillness that you can feel after movement. It truly is where the magic is. Okay, we're going to curl ourselves back up head last. So just curling up slowly, deliberately. Sitting with palms in one another. Nice and tall. Now you can feel what's going on inside now, right? This is happening all the time. We just haven't brought our awareness to it. That's why Kundalini Yoga is known as the yoga of awareness. We start to become aware of what is inside of us. We start to become aware that we can activate that. We can cultivate that. We can build that up, that energy. We can tap into it like a reserve tank that we didn't know was there. But once you tap into it, you're like, there you are. Beautiful. Now we're going to do modified Maha Mudra. So I can put maybe I'll actually keep my rings off for a moment. So you're going to put the right heel under the perineum. You're going to take a hold of, put pressure on your big toe. Okay? This is our inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're going to just bend the elbows to bring the head down towards the knee. Maybe you can get to the knee. Definitely not for me right now. And we're going to do breath of fire there. So are you ready? Okay, so inhale here. Nice and tall. Exhale. And inhale here. And begin breath of fire. Now, keep going with the breath of fire. If it's too difficult for you to sit with your your heel under your perineum, then just sit with just sit with your leg in the side here. You can do it this way, okay? Modify it as you need to. Keep going. Apply that pressure on the big toe. Breath of fire. Keep going with your breath of fire, but here's where you get to feel how different it is to do breath of fire squished. And inhale. And exhale. Come down, just relax. Inhale, come back up. And we're going to change sides. So bring that leg out. Take the other one in. Oops. Under the perineum. Coming undone here. I'm coming undone. Kundalini yoga will do that to you. It will break you apart and put you back together again. What a wonderful thing. Okie dokie, are you ready for this side? Of course you are. Inhaling here. Yeah. It's good, huh? And coming down. And begin breath of fire. Inhale, breath of fire. Keep going with the breath of fire. You're feeling the stretch all the way down the back of the leg. The more flexibility you have, the more you can turn your toes up and towards yourself and increase that stretch. Not necessary if you can't, but if you can, that's your next step. Keep going. And inhale. Beautiful. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Relax it. Relax everything down. Relax the hands from the feet. And then inhaling slowly, bringing yourself back up. One vertebrae at a time. Head coming up last. Keep your eyes closed. Just take that leg out. Place it in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall, resting palms inside one another. Thumbs can be touching, eyes closed. Remembering as much as possible to keep your eyes closed. The more you can close your eyes during your practice, the more you're going to see inside of yourself. When do you get the chance to experience the world in this state? How hypersensitive are you right now to everything going on around you because you've closed off one of your senses and you have now increased the others? It's a beautiful thing. Slowly flutter the eyes open. Now we're going to do life nerve with open legs. So I guess I'm going to be on the sand. A little bit back down here. Hopefully you're somewhere nice and tall. Nice and tall. Nice and flat. So again, trigger fingers. Beautiful. Nice straight back. We're going to inhale here in the center. And we're going to exhale. Bring the head to the right knee. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Bring the head to the left knee. That's it. Are you ready? Of course you are. Inhale here. And let's go. So you'll notice whichever side you're going to, the elbow bends and bends out to the side. Always inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my identity. I come from truth. I am, I am, I am. Inhale, center. Exhale. We're going to stay here. I'm just going to adjust myself so that my head's going towards the mat as opposed to the sand. I think that's probably good. And now I'm definitely on a slope backwards. I'm on a backward slope, people. Inhaling up, exhaling down. I'm not as flexible on the forward bend. You may be. If you can bring your forehead to the ground, then that's fine. If not, you just go where you can go. Okay, inhaling up, exhaling down. Applying pressure to the toenails, allowing the elbows to bend up and back. You want something soft if you get towards the ground because you don't want to be bashing your head against a hardwood floor. And inhale up. Beautiful. And exhale down. You can take your hands all the way around the feet if you like. Either way. Inhale. Slowly start to bring yourself up. Head last. Keeping your eyes closed, keeping that stillness within, just fold yourself back into easy pose. Try to find some level ground. Beautiful. Awesome. We're going to come laying on our front now. A little cobra. I think I'll go this way. I like the view. I like all of the view. Okay, so cobra pose. I'm rolling away from you a little bit here, but your feet are together, and the tops of the feet are flat against the earth. You want to bring the hands directly underneath the shoulders, fingertips together, pointing forwards. Oh, there we go. I'm about level there. Chin is up and out. And we're going to inhale, bring ourselves up to straight arm. It doesn't, not locked. So you don't need, your arm doesn't need to be locked. If that is too difficult for you, there is you're driving the pelvis forward and you're lifting up out of the waist and the hips, and the chin is up, the shoulders are down. You can bend the elbows slightly. Try not to put too much weight onto your wrists. Okay, so let's come down. Chin forward, fingers forward, top of the feet flat on the ground. And we're going to inhale, coming up. Eyes closed, and begin breath of fire. And inhale. Keep the pose, suspend the breath. As you exhale, bend the knees, take the bottom back, stretch the arms out in front of you. Down into baby pose, arms stretching forwards, forehead to the ground. Bottom on the heels or as close as you can get. Belly resting on your thigh. How good does it feel to breathe? Coming back up. Beautiful. You know, much of the hard work is done now. How's your tune-up going? Pretty good, huh? I know. Oh, I'm covered in sand. How wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? I wish you were here covered in sand with me. Let's set that intention. Okay, so we're going to be in easy pose. We're going to bring our hands just resting on the knees. I'm going to do shoulder shrugs. So we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders up, exhale, let them come down. And we're going to have Jalandhara Bandh, neck lock. So sitting up nice and tall, relax those shoulders down, and then we're going to shrug them up and let them drop. Shrug them up, let them drop. Are you ready? Let's go. And inhale. Bring them up, bring them up. Suspending the breath. When we exhale this time, we're going to use a cannon breath through the mouth and let the shoulders drop. Let it all go. Palms facing up. Taking a moment. Going into the last part of this Kriya before meditation, which is Sat Kriya. Yay! So the last part is neck rolls. Allow your head to fall forward. Nothing but your head and neck is moving in this. You're going to take the left ear towards the left shoulder, come around the back, right ear to right shoulder. Now, if you have any neck problems, you want to be careful. Maybe you just want to take the chin to the left. In the exhale, take it to the right. Inhale, take it to the left. Or you can drop it as well, just using the front. If you've got full mobility, use the whole circle. Unite it with your breath. I tend to inhale across the top, exhale down. but it's up to you. I'm going to do 2 more before we change direction. Next time you come center, let's go the opposite way. Being very gentle. And inhale, center. Bring the chin level, slightly tucked, sitting up nice and tall, breath suspended, and exhale. Just take a moment here. You can touch the thumb to the forefinger, the index finger. Gyan mudra, mudra of wisdom. We have Sat Kriya and Savasana left. As I say, this one is all about remembering that you have these tools in your toolbox, not only for when you want to practice yoga, but for when you need something more than you have right now, when you need filling up. Think of it like taking your car to the gas pump. You're taking your body, mind, and spirit to the gas pump. When? To the universal gas pump when you come to your practice. Okay, so come seated on the heels. We're going to have a really nice Savasana at the end of this. So we're not cheating on anything here. We're just going to really go for this tune-up. So, seated on your heels. If this is uncomfortable for you, always feel free to put a blanket or a small cushion, pillow between your bottom and your heels. Bringing the hands up, interlacing the fingers, index fingers reaching up. For men, right thumb goes over left, and for women, left thumb comes over right, so they are crossed like so. Then we bring the arms up. Don't cheat yourself on this. Bring it up. Hug the ears with your forearms. Literally, no spaces here. This is not hugging. Right? Elbows straight. Shoulders down. Beautiful. And here we begin breath of fire. Oh, sorry, not breath of, we don't begin breath of fire. we do Sat Nam. So as you pull the belly button in, Sat, as you relax it, Nam, and you get into a beautiful rhythm with it. Sounds more like Sat Nam. Let's go. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Keep going. Remember that the hands should be fully closed. Just make that adjustment right now. You shouldn't have any gaps in the outer hand. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Sat. 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 Nam. And inhale. Stretching up with the shoulders down. Apply more band. Contract the muscles around the rectum, the sex organs, and the navel. Imagine that energy flowing inside of you, circulating to every single cell. Exhale. Inhale, apply more band again. Exhale. This time we're going to inhale, exhale, and then apply more band. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Suspend the breath, apply more band. Circulate that energy. Inhale. Relax your more band. Inhale here, stretch it up. Shoulders away from the ears, fingers up to the sky. And then as you exhale, bring it down. Touch the forehead with the thumbs between the third eye, between the eyebrows at the third eye. The throat chakra. Down to the heart. Now keeping that stillness within, because it's so beautiful, just allow your hands to come down and put yourself into corpse pose for Savasana, trying to keep your eyes closed. If you have a blanket and it's cold where you are right now, feel free to cover yourself. We're going to have a really nice Savasana here. There we go. I'm a little bit rolling over. I'm going to roll down the hill. Okay. So, heels can be together, slightly apart. Toes flopping out to the sides. Arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Eyes are closed. Breath is long and delicious. There is an African saying, "Earth, hold me, for this living is hard." Imagine that the earth, well, not imagine, the earth is. Know that right now you are fully supported in this moment and in every moment. The earth is supporting us. Anytime we feel wobbly, we can come lay down and feel that support. We're able to let go. Now just allow yourself to drift wherever. There's nowhere to be, nothing to do. Samaj will tell us when it's time to bring ourselves back. Allow your body to integrate all that's just happened. So keep your eyes closed, but start to bring your focus, attention back to where you are. Eyes still closed. And just make circles with the hands and the feet. The other way. Starting to wake up, the senses wake up. There's 72,000 nerves. Bend the legs, bend the knees. Rub the soles of the feet together. Rub the hands together. Now we're really stimulating. You can relax the feet, double up on the hands. You know what you're doing. Your next level. Feel that heat, right? Really, it's the palms that you really, the fingers too, but the palms. Sometimes you take the fingers away from one another and you really feel that heat in the palms. Oh yes. Place them over the eyes. And in fact, while you've got your hands over your eyes, just draw the knees in and bring them over to one side. Feel that beautiful stretch. Coming up and over to the other side. Coming back to center, placing the feet on the ground. Slowly lift the hands away from the eyes, opening your eyes into your hands. Now we're going to take the arms out to the sides and we're going to take the right leg straight, take the left leg. You can put your right hand on the left knee, go ahead to the left. So it's basically opposite. Head goes opposite to the knee. Both shoulders staying on the ground. That's where the stretch comes from. Taking a couple of breaths. Beautiful. Now the other side. So straighten that leg, bend the other knee. Bringing the knee over, both shoulders staying on the ground. Head goes in opposite direction to the knee. Gosh, that sun feels good. The water sounds good. Body feels good. Tank is full again. Bring it to the center. Take that right knee, clasp it, and bring it up around the rib cage, pressing in and up. Relax the foot. Beautiful. Take it down, other side. Avoid the rib cage, bring it back in. Relax the foot. There you go. Really pressing here. Feeling that crease so that when you straighten your leg again, so making yourself into the smallest, tiniest box that you can. Pressing in, pressing down, relaxed feet. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the arms, the hands behind the knees, rock back and forth. Ooh, a little weird on a slope. Love it. And we're going to come seated. Beautiful. How are you doing? Feeling good? I'll bet. So, as always, we're going to do closing prayer, long time sun, and you're out of here. This was your Kriya for elevation, remembering that we're not always just coming to practice. We're using our practice as a tool for what life throws at us. We cannot control what life throws at us, but we can learn to better control and better react how we deal with it. Coming to practice is always a good thing, right? Okay, so come seated. You are seated, of course. Rub the palms of the hands together. Closing prayer and long time sun. Bring the hands in prayer pose. Taking a couple of breaths here. And let's inhale to begin. May the long time shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale. Going to do one long sat, one little nam. Exhale. One long sat, one little nam. We give gratitude and blessings to be able to practice and share these teachings with you across continents and oceans and sometimes just down the road. May we all walk in beauty, be surrounded by love and peace, and may all beings be free. Sat Nam. That was your next level, Kundalini. Kriya for elevation. May you be elevated throughout your day from a cellular level up. May all around feel the ripple effect of the stone that you just threw into your own pond of life. I love you so very much. Don't forget to let me know down below how it was for you. I'll see you on the other side. Sat Nam.